Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Soto racing over to make the catch. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here at Citi Field. And on the mound now, Edward Cabrera. What do you have on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. That one banged off the apple. Home run. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. This pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Here's Juan Soto. Line drive. They get the out on Soto. Here's the Mets lineup now. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Sanchez sizing this one up. And there's two away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Two down, bases empty. And now it's Mark Vientos. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Mets baseball on the show NYC. Back here in Queens, top of the second. And the batter now, Connor Norby. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Jonah Bride now at the plate. 1 down, bases empty. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Toss to Alonso. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Brent Bryant. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That one out to right. Nabs it. One down.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Starling.
Here's Starling Marte. And the righty deals. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Nimmo will hit next. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Inning over. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now for the Marlins, Derek Hill. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 9 straight retired here. Back here at Citi Field, and stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in for the out. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets.
Luis Torrens.
In the air, out towards left center. Hill on the move. Hauls it in, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Francisco Lindor, the next to hit.
Lindor.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now it's Juan Soto.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
Strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just
1
pulled
ball,
the string.
2 strikes.
Lindor off of first with 2 away. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Sanchez pulls that one down, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Lopez.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And up next for Miami, Griffin Conant. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bryant makes a nice running catch. Bottom of the fourth, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Bryant getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Relay throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And foul ball. Vientos, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, right field, Sanchez makes the catch, and that's the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 4. It's the Mets 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Connor Norby. Alonso takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Up the middle. Fires over to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus Sanchez.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Agustin Ramirez. The Mets up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Inside, just missed. And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Ground ball, left side. Vientos whips it to first. And that is the inning. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Seth Martinez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Enriquez also getting ready. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's to third. Whips it across. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Now, Luis Torrens.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do. Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
On a line, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the
Pitching for the Marlins.
Seth Martinez comes on now. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Martinez.
Swung on, belted. Sanchez going back on it. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. Nice work from the Miami pen there. 5 innings complete. Dane Myers digs in now.
The left fielder, Dane Myers.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got it. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And foul ball. This one in the air. Alonso makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Two outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Queens, stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. Falling behind 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Jesus Tinoco appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 3.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab, one down. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third, Norby. Now 2 away. And next for the Mets, Brett Bryant. And the sweeper misses. In the air, center field. Hill moving under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the Marlins DH. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Pitching for
Sean
the New York
Reed Foley
Mets.
gets the ball now.
Number
These
71.
are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late
Reed
and
Foley.
close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now all even up. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. So up next, Xavier Edwards. And now it's even up.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Toss to Alonso, and 2 away to start the 7th. Connor Norby will hit next.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail it here 2-0.
Pitching for
We're
Miami.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
32.
7th. Ronnie Enriquez.
Ronnie
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Right side. Sanchez gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Great catch, foul ground up against the
Next
wall.
for the Mets.
2
the
down,
second
bases
baseman,
empty.
Luis
Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Fly ball center field. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. We go to the 8th, and now the first baseman, Jonah Bride. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up right side. Acuna. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Agustin Ramirez. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Tipped into the mid, strike 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0.
Pitching for
Back
Miami.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
38.
bottom of the 8th. Jesus Tinoco.
Pretty tight game,
Tinoco.
so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the catcher,
Leading up
Luis
for the
Torrens.
Mets, the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Up the middle, Lopez. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Slow roller up the middle. Handles, throws to first. Lindor retired.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan
2 down, base
Soto.
is empty. Juan Soto now. Here's a 2-1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. A solo shot. His 13th home run of the season. It's 3-0. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Pete Alonso. With the shift on, hits right into it, sends it across to first, and that takes care of Alonso. And that ends the inning. The Mets add 1 to their lead. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the 9th, digging in, Dane Myers. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. The 1-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, Acuna. On to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. Bunting for a hit, and that's a foul ball. The Mets leading by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. And the next pitch is way outside. Breaks his bat and pops it up. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
Well, there's no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over there, but they also think that this is a lucky team. Well, that's the thing about baseball. You've got to be good and you've got to be lucky. Right now, they're clicking on all cylinders, and they're just going to ride it as long as it'll last.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.